មានការលំបាកហើយដើរអត់មានជិះឡានទេបើធ្វើការជិះដែនឆ្ងាយកូនស្រី2នាក់នឹងកាលពីពេលដើរមកវាចូល3ឆ្នាំហើយតែខ្ញុំធ្វើប៉ាសពើមកទឹកនោះធ្វើទៅនៅធ្វើតាមផ្លូវប៉ោយប៉ែតដល់ទៅធ្វើការនឹងទៅក៏ជីវភាពនឹងវាកាន់តែដុនដាបទៅខ្ញុំក៏ត្រឡប់មកផ្ទះវិញឲ្យកូនធ្វើកូនក៏បាត់ទៅ
Here in Cambodia, in the villages on the Thailand border, it's not an uncommon thing, but it's every household that has a bad story about migration. People migrate just to secure enough income to survive. There's no industry and no employment in the area. The only real form of income is agriculture, and it's so unreliable. So they really have no choice but to seek employment across the border.
អត់មានលុយទិញកហូបអញ្ចឹងកាលទៅលោកមុនអញ្ចឹងដូចថាក្រពេកអញ្ចឹងអត់អីចិញ្ចឹមកូនលោកគ្រូអញ្ចឹងសុខចិត្តទៅចោលកូនទៅចោលកូនទៅមិនដែលបានលុយលោកគ្រូទៅគេចេះតែបោកធ្វើការមិនដែលបានលុយទេ12ថ្ងៃបានគេនាំចេញមកអញ្ចឹងច្រើនកន្លែងឡើង3កន្លែងហើយគេបើកបាយហូបថ្ងៃតែម្ដងទេពេលព្រឹកអញ្ចឹងចានិយាយមិនចង់រួចទេចាអត់ពេក
So people who cross the border mainly don't have the luxury of doing it with the correct paperwork. As a result, they're extremely vulnerable. They could be arrested by the border police and exploited. They could be exploited by employers who know that they're vulnerable and so don't pay them, they don't treat them well. Their movement is restricted, they can't go home, they can't get out, they can't get health care. That's human trafficking. So when I see all these mushrooms here, I don't just see one bag of mushroom. In response to these overwhelming issues that we see in the villages every day, Samaritan's Purse has spent the last year working with the Food and Livelihood Assistance Project to prevent people from reaching the point where they have to make risky and bad decisions. The project has been a combination of direct intervention, feeding people to help them with their immediate needs, and then helping them establish new business and also increasing the output of their agriculture, their rice, so that next year and the year after and the year after, they won't meet the same problem.
អង្គការស្មារតីបានជួយជាអង្គដល់លោកនាងខ្ញុំបានបរិភោគបានកាត់បន្ថយជីវភាពគ្រួសារពីមុនមកខ្ញុំធ្លាប់ទិញគេ10កំប៉ុង20កំប៉ុងហូបតែឥឡូវអត់បានទិញទៀតទេបានហូបគ្រប់គ្រាន់ហើយ
Samaritan's Purse is focused in 2 villages where over the last 10 months we've directly assisted 210 families each month with a food distribution. This has given them food security and that breathing space. Following that, we were able to distribute to 251 families seed and fertiliser. The drought last year meant they made no money and would have had to borrow heavily to plant again this year, so that's enabled them to plant without debt.
ថ្ងៃនេះនាងខ្ញុំបានទទួលផ្សិតនាងខ្ញុំក៏បានត្រេកអរជាខ្លាំងមើលទៅផ្សិតខ្ញុំនឹងត្រេកអរណាស់ត្រេកអររស់អីព្រៀបមិនបានទេ
In addition to this, we've been able to start a new project, which has been an irrigation project. We've dug 3 miles of canal to bring water from low-lying areas where they have it into villages that usually don't have water. What this has meant is that farmers are able to plant rice and provide income for their families.
បើនិយាយពីបន្លាយទឹកប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនបើប្រៀបធៀបកាលពីខ្ញុំមិនទាន់មានបន្លាយជួបការខ្វះខាតហានិភ័យច្រើនតែដល់មានបន្លាយក្រោយមកគឺថាដូចសពថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំបានបូមទឹកចិញ្ចឹមស្រូវ
Through the food distribution and the mushroom growing in the canal, we've seen the project take away the immediate pressure from families so they don't need to make quick and bad migration decisions. But as well as that, we've seen communities come together to start planning for the future and start caring for each other.
ខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបសួរដល់អង្គការស៊ីម៉ារីតាន់ដែលបានជួយខ្ញុំកន្លងមកគាត់មានសេចក្តីស្រឡាញ់គាត់ចែកអោយចេះមានចិត្តស្រឡាញ់គ្នាមានចិត្តស្រឡាញ់អ្នកជិតខាងឃើញគ្នាក្រលំបាកអីចេះរំលែកចែកគ្នាហូបពេលឃើញគាត់ក្រដូចអង្គការបានជួយខ្ញុំចឹង
Programs like this can make a difference in the fight against human trafficking. Families are being saved from making bad decisions. Families are being reunited. But there's still a lot of work to do. This is just 2 villages amongst many. And not every family in even these 2 villages is safe yet. Not everyone's future is secure. What we know though is that through simple interventions, simple caring, things that the community can do for themselves, if we will just empower them, we can make a difference. Human trafficking can be stopped before it starts.